Lake Baikal, a name whispered with reverence by the indigenous Buryat people of Siberia. It is a place of deep spiritual significance. It is also a lake of superlatives, the oldest freshwater lake on Earth, its formation dating back over 25 million years. It is the deepest lake in the world, plunging over a mile down to its shadowy bottom. Baikal holds within its depths 1/5 of the planet's unfrozen freshwater. Its crystal-clear waters are home to thousands of unique species, many found nowhere else on Earth. But beneath the surface beauty, a mystery lurks. Stories passed down through generations of Siberians speak of strange lights moving beneath the waves. They tell of encounters with enormous creatures unknown to science. In more recent times, these ancient tales have been joined by reports from a very different source, the Soviet military. During the Cold War, the depths of Lake Baikal became the focus of intense interest for the Soviet Navy. What they found there would fuel decades of speculation and intrigue. The lake, once a place of serene beauty, was now a focal point for Cold War paranoia and whispers of something truly extraordinary. The Cold War was a time of secrets and suspicion. Both the United States and the Soviet Union poured vast resources into developing advanced technologies. They engaged in a dangerous game of espionage and counter-espionage. Lake Baikal, with its remote location and extreme depths, became a strategic asset for the Soviets. The Soviets established a significant military presence around the lake. They conducted numerous underwater exercises and experiments. Divers, submersibles, and sophisticated sonar equipment were all deployed in the name of national security. Officially, these activities were part of routine submarine and underwater weapons testing. However, whispers began to emerge from within the ranks. Rumors spread of strange encounters experienced by Soviet sailors and divers. There were reports of unidentified submerged objects, moving with a speed and agility that defied explanation. Some whispers went further, speaking of encounters with humanoid figures, moving with impossible grace beneath the waves. These stories, dismissed by many as Cold War paranoia or simple exaggeration, nonetheless found their way to the highest levels of the Soviet military. The vastness of Lake Baikal, with its depths plunging far below the reach of sunlight, provided an ideal location for covert activities. Soviet submarines, engaged in clandestine missions beneath the waves, began reporting strange contacts on their sonar. These contacts, unlike anything in the Soviet Navy's inventory, moved with incredible speed and maneuverability. Divers, too, reported unsettling encounters. They described seeing large, dark shapes moving silently through the water, seemingly observing them from a distance. Some divers even spoke of humanoid figures, clad in what appeared to be metallic suits, moving with an agility that would be impossible for a human diver. These figures, often described as being over 7 feet tall, were said to have large, luminous eyes that seemed to glow in the murky depths. The reports, though often fragmented and lacking in specific details, shared a common thread. Something unexplained was lurking beneath the surface of Lake Baikal. The Soviet military, sworn to secrecy, did its best to downplay these encounters. They attributed them to equipment malfunctions, hallucinations, or the misidentification of known marine life. But the truth, as it often does, had a way of seeping out. In the summer of 1982, an incident occurred in Lake Baikal that would cement the lake's reputation as a hotspot for unexplained underwater encounters. A group of 7 Soviet Navy divers were conducting training exercises at a depth of around 150 feet. Their mission to test new diving equipment and conduct underwater reconnaissance. As the divers descended into the murky depths, they noticed something strange. The water around them seemed to be vibrating, as if a powerful engine was operating nearby. Then, emerging from the gloom, they saw them. 3 humanoid figures, easily over 7 feet tall, clad in what appeared to be silver suits. The figures, moving with incredible speed and agility, approached the divers. Fear gripped the divers as the figures drew closer. One of the divers, perhaps panicking, attempted to confront the strange beings. What happened next remains shrouded in mystery. The official Soviet report stated that the diver suffered equipment malfunction and panicked, leading to his death. However, rumors persisted that the diver was somehow harmed by the strange beings, perhaps as a warning. The remaining divers, terrified by the encounter, were immediately ordered to surface. The incident, quickly classified and buried deep within the Soviet military archives, served to confirm the existence of something truly extraordinary in the depths of Lake Baikal. Secrets from the Kremlin Declassified Files. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 led to a flood of previously classified information into the public domain. Among these declassified documents were files relating to the Soviet military's activities in Lake Baikal. These files, though heavily redacted in places, provided tantalizing glimpses into the true nature of the encounters experienced by Soviet personnel. The documents confirmed the existence of numerous reports of unidentified submerged objects in the lake. They detailed the use of advanced sonar equipment to track these objects, which often moved at speeds deemed impossible for known underwater vehicles. The files also contained eyewitness accounts from divers and submarine crews, describing encounters with the humanoid figures. These accounts, often dismissed as hallucinations or Cold War paranoia, took on a new significance in light of the declassified documents. The release of this information, though far from a complete disclosure, sent shockwaves through the intelligence and scientific communities. It confirmed what many had long suspected, that the Soviet military had encountered something truly unexplained in the depths of Lake Baikal. The reports of unidentified submerged objects in Lake Baikal, though intriguing, are not unique. Similar accounts have surfaced from bodies of water all over the world, from the depths of the Atlantic Ocean to the serene waters of Loch Ness in Scotland. The descriptions of these objects, often referred to as USOs, share striking similarities. They are often described as being disc-shaped or cigar-shaped and capable of moving at incredible speeds and depths. Some reports even describe these objects as being able to transition seamlessly from water to air, suggesting advanced technological capabilities far beyond anything currently known to science. The humanoid figures reported in Lake Baikal also have their counterparts in other parts of the world. Reports of frogmen, sea monks, and other aquatic humanoids have been documented for centuries. These creatures, often described as being humanoid in appearance but with webbed hands and feet, are said to inhabit lakes, rivers, and oceans around the globe. The similarities between the reports from Lake Baikal and these other global sightings suggest that there may be a common thread connecting them. Whether these phenomena are evidence of extraterrestrial visitation, advanced underwater civilizations, or something else entirely remains a subject of intense debate and speculation. One of the most perplexing aspects of the USO reports from Lake Baikal, and indeed from around the world, is the incredible speed and maneuverability these objects display. They are often described as moving far faster than any known submarine and capable of making sharp turns and sudden changes in depth that would be impossible for a conventional underwater craft. Some researchers have speculated that these objects may be utilizing advanced propulsion systems that are currently beyond our understanding. One theory is that these objects may be using magnetohydrodynamics, a technology that uses magnetic fields to propel objects through water. Another theory is that these objects may be exploiting some unknown property of water itself, perhaps related to its ability to store and release energy. Others have suggested that these objects may not be technological in nature at all. Some researchers believe that these objects may be living creatures, perhaps unknown species of giant squid or other cephalopods that are capable of bioluminescence and rapid movement. Still others believe that these objects may be interdimensional entities, capable of moving between different dimensions and realities. The truth, as it often does, likely lies somewhere between these extremes. It is possible that the USOs reported in Lake Baikal and elsewhere represent a combination of advanced technology, unknown natural phenomena, and perhaps even interdimensional activity. Despite decades of research and investigation, the true nature of the unidentified submerged objects and humanoid figures reported in Lake Baikal remains a mystery. The declassification of Soviet military files has provided tantalizing glimpses into the extent of these encounters, but many questions remain unanswered. What are these objects? Where do they come from? And what is their purpose in visiting our planet? Are they extraterrestrial spacecraft, advanced underwater vehicles, interdimensional entities, or something else entirely? Are the humanoid figures reported by divers simply a figment of their imaginations, or are they something more tangible and perhaps even more unsettling? These questions continue to fascinate and intrigue researchers, scientists, and armchair enthusiasts alike. The search for answers continues, driven by a desire to understand the unknown and to push the boundaries of human knowledge. New technologies, such as advanced sonar systems and autonomous underwater vehicles, are being deployed in an effort to shed light on the mysteries of the deep. The answers, when they come, are likely to challenge our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Until then, the enigma of Lake Baikal's underwater encounters endures, a testament to the vastness of the unknown and the enduring power of mystery. The mystery of Lake Baikal's underwater encounters is far from solved. New information is always being sought, and every piece of the puzzle is valuable. If you have ever had an experience at Lake Baikal, or know someone who has, your story could be a vital piece of the puzzle. Have you witnessed strange lights beneath the surface? Have you encountered unusual creatures or objects while diving in the lake? Have you heard stories from locals or former military personnel that shed light on this enduring mystery? Your experiences, no matter how strange or insignificant they may seem, could help to unlock the secrets of Lake Baikal. Share your stories and join the search for answers to one of the world's most enduring mysteries. Please like and subscribe to ET Time Tuesday, and together we will unravel the full scope of what exactly is in the deep, dark depths.